Hello and welcome to SNR Tech Bytes. Today I wanted to provide an Ironman update because, well, I've been doing quite a bit of printing, so let's get started. These are the same part. Well, that sucks. Guess I'll be right back. Alright, now that I've printed the right part, we can continue. So I spent a while figuring out how I wanted to set up the abs and the chest piece, and what I ended up settling on was actually permanently fixing the chest piece to the ab piece to make one large front body section for the armor. The reason I did that was just because of how I'm planning on mounting it, which I'm going to cover in a later video, but as a little teaser, I'm using backpack straps, and then I'm actually going to strap this to the backpack straps. So I wanted this whole thing to be able to support itself on just one piece. So if I had to figure out how to mount the chest piece and the body piece to my body, it was going to get kind of weird and annoying to figure out how to make that work. So I decided to fix them permanently. I've tried it on and it fits okay. I did use a heat gun to modify the corners a little bit to pull around my body a little bit more so it wouldn't stab me in the sides. And we're going to see how this goes from there. So I wanted to talk a little bit how I'm actually putting this together so I can wear it, make this thing actually wearable. And for instance, the neck guard here, what I'm doing is the upper neck guard is actually connected with some elastic so that it's flexible, and as I move my head, it will kind of move with it. On the back piece, I have the same thing where there's elastic connected to that. This goes pretty high up on the back of my head, but that's okay because if I ever look down, the helmet actually bends up pretty high on this, so I don't want like my hair or anything to be visible from the back. To actually put the system on, I'm using shoulder straps from an old backpack, and I printed these little pieces which I then glued in place, and they're able to hold the whole weight of this. And you probably see this. This is actually Ninja Flex connected to a bunch of magnets, and that lets me just clip this top piece on quite easily, and it stays really well and it holds in place, but it's got a little bit of flex to it, so as I move it has some give. Then the way the chest piece sticks to the rest of this is I put some just 1-inch nylon like backpack strapping inside, and I'm using these clips to kind of make it to the right size. And these clip directly onto the D-rings on the backpack straps themselves. I'll probably make a dedicated video about all of this later, but that's kind of a quick little note on how I'm actually able to wear this thing. I did have to redo the lower back again for the third time. It was just too small, and honestly I wasn't happy with how the print came out, so I ran some service on my printer and its prints are coming out a lot better. This finishes shortly, and then I'll be able to kind of put it together and weld it up like you saw me do earlier. And the way I'm strapping this, again, so there's some flexibility, is I'm using elastic straps, probably 3 or 4 of them here, to give that a little bit of flexibility as it sits on this back piece. I am printing the arms right now, so I'm hoping to have the upper body done here in another maybe 2 or 3 weeks, but hopefully there'll be another video coming soon on the channel about something completely unrelated. Thanks for watching. Bye.